Hello there, it's Michelle from CNC Designs. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in New Zealand. And I just wanted to show you this special gift box card that I've made for my youngest daughter's 21st birthday. So I've always wanted to do one of these boxes. They're called an explosion box. So I've made one especially for my daughter who's turning 21 soon. I will list in the description some of the products that I've used. However, many of them are already retired. Being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for many years, I have lots of different products. So this was a labor of love for my youngest daughter's 21st. So there's the box there. It's quite large. It started out with a 12 by 12 piece of designer series paper in Melon Mambo. And then on the bottom, I've got especially handmade for you with my contact details and the Stampin' Up. This is covering up the tape that I've used to hold the ribbon in place. So I'm not sure if this ribbon's current, but I will list it in the description below. So you pull it open. I've done two bows, so it looks like it's a really big bow, but it's basically just two bows tied together. And pull that open there. And then on the lid, I've used the Scripty embossing folder to emboss the hearts, which bring out the colors from the Heart Designer Series paper. This is a retired set. It was the Host Pattern Party DSP, where I got that from. And then the background, the Granny Apple Green background there, I use the subtle embossing folder to give me just some texture. And then we take the top off, and hopefully you can see it pops open like this. So I'm not sure if that will get, I'll try to bring my camera up higher, see if you can see it. I don't know if it's going to stay up there because my setup isn't that strong, but basically, so it looks better this way. So down each corner, I've got hearts in each corner, and then I printed off photos of my daughter over the years for each corner. For that, I used the Be Mine stitched framelit dies, and to get the hearts, I used the biggest die there on a piece of 4x4 scrap paper, and then I just traced around that largest die to give me the heart shape, folded in half and then cut it out of the 4x4, and then I went around and traced each corner and then just cut around to give me the heart-shaped corners. And then this one here, the little pocket down at the bottom here is made with the dies from the mini pocket envelope dies. And so I made the little pocket here, stamped the words "You're amazing" from one of the stamp sets, and then you can just unloop the pocket. And then inside the pocket, I've just got a little bag with $21 because she's 21. So I'll close that later. And then the paper I used on the inside here was from earlier this year, the Sunshine and Rainbows 6x6 Designer Series paper. So I used that, and I chose the colors for the design from that. I printed, I went to the stationery shop and printed some pictures, and then when I came back, I used a smaller die from the Be Mine stitched framelits to cut out the hearts to fit perfectly within each corner. This is the sentiment and the dies from Charming Sentiment stamp set. And then this is just some of the ribbon that I frayed to get me the shimmery part. I've also added a Wink of Stella to there. This was done with the embossing folder called Let's Celebrate. There's two mini embossing folders in here. One says congratulations, and the other one, I'm not sure if you can see that, says happy birthday in various languages. It's a mini embossing folder, so I did it on vellum, and then I cut it down so you could definitely see the words happy birthday and then all the other words around there. And then here I've just cut one of the pieces and then the other one in half, and used, when I did the heart frames there, the inside cuts out, which is how I got the heart on the bottom, and then I used one to do the message on the inside, and then I had space to put another photo on the back. And then I've got the lovely cake on the inside that says 21 happy birthday. That does look like it's sinking. Now the reason it sits like that is so I can take the top off to change the batteries. So I could just pull the top right off, turn it on and off there, and change the batteries if I need to. But I've also made the cake hollow so you can turn it on and off easily. And I've attached magnets. So there are magnets under here, which also hides one final photo of my daughter. So you can just go underneath there and turn it on and off. So I could glue the top in place, but if I want to change batteries, I need to take it off completely. And so the words happy birthday and the number comes from, I believe it might be a retired alphabet set, Playful alphabet dies. So I used those, and what I did is I put adhesive sheets on the back of a piece of the designer series paper. So this piece here has these lovely stripes, which happen to be the perfect size for the letters. So I put some adhesive sheet on the back and then put the letters in the different colored sections. That way I could get the letters for happy birthday and the 21 on there. And I kept the negative because I've ended up with the negative, and then I've just stuck that on a white piece of cardstock and took the little centers out. So I've got the birthday and the happy there, and I will cut these up and use them for another card later on. So that's one way to use your designer series paper. And because I use the magnets, so no matter how you move the box, the cake doesn't get knocked over or sitting somewhere else where it shouldn't when you open it up. And then I've added a bit of bling around the place in similar colors. And that is my explosion box. I hope you enjoyed that. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. And as I said, I will put in the description some of the products I used. Some of them are retired, but you could use other ones or cut your own heart shapes if you want to have the heart corners like that. If you want to purchase any products and you're in New Zealand and don't have a demonstrator, please go to michellekritchley.stampinup.net. That's my site, and you can find many of these products or similar ones there. You can also go to papercraftaddiction.blogspot.co.nz to see other inspiring things I've done with Stampin' Up! Products. And please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see some more items there. And I'm trying to get this in the shot there. That's probably the best I can do. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.